Yo, 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 what's good? You already know, it's your boy Maki. Let me turn this shit down real quick. It's your boy Maki, and we back with another stream. Man, we got to talk about this KSI and Jake Paul situation, man. Because first of all, get this game here, man. When someone doesn't succeed with something, right? Hold on, let me make sure I can send this live out to my little group chat real quick before we go in on this topic. But I'm finna give y'all some game, man. I'm finna give y'all some motherfucking game for your ears. For your ears. Hold up. Alright, man. Alright, so let's begin. Guys, here's a life lesson with this KSI Jake Paul situation. KSI, you know, he's been taking a lot of W's, but in this situation, he just take an L. So, Jake Paul's fight obviously didn't fall through. You know, they had an event lined up for Madison Square Garden due to Top Ramen Jr. not being able to fight at the weight that he agreed on in his contract and making all these bullshit excuses as to why he couldn't get down to his weight that he was supposed to be fighting at. So the fight got canceled. A lot of money lost, a lot of cards thrown away, you know, a lot of bullshit happening. Now, with that happening, KSI also had a fight coming up against Alex Wasabi, and he was laughing at Jake Paul for his event getting canceled and basically was talking shit. Well, Alex Wasabi got a concussion, so now they can't fight. And Jake Paul was, you know, he was getting his laughs in and shit like that. But then he also challenged Jake Paul. I mean, the fuck Jake Paul? Jake motherfucking Lonzo Ball. Jake Paul challenged KSI to a boxing match. He wanted to be his replacement fighter. And he said, I'll go to London. I'll fight for free. That's how confident he is. Now, KSI did exactly what Jake Paul said, and he basically said that he wanted to hold off and put it off till later. He doesn't want to do any short replacement fights. Now, KSI, his next opponent is one of his fucking friends that's not a boxer, and it's also a short notice fight. So what that tells me here is that KSI is scared, and he is ducking, and he don't want no fucking smoke. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch this little video real quick. My cam might freeze for a second, but yeah, we finna watch this video. Let me turn this shit on real quick.
Jake Paul versus Rockman Jr. has been called off due to weight issues, and in my opinion, it was.
Let me turn this shit down real quick.
It's not like he missed weight on the weigh-in. You know, David Benavidez, Gervonta Davis, and some of y'all favorite fighters have missed weight. Yesterday, Rockman weighed over just 1 pound over the weight limit, so there really shouldn't be anything wrong with that. If he's willing to take the penalty, he'll take it. Now, KSI versus Alex Wasabi.
Hold up.
God bless him.
Let me get this audio shit. Right. We're gonna get it right for y'all, you heard? Hold up. I think I forgot to add a output capture. Hold up. There we go. Alright, let me start that video over for y'all.
Jake Paul versus Rockman Jr. has been called off due to weight issues, and in my opinion, it was a terrible decision. It's not like he missed weight on the weigh-in. You know, David Benavidez, Gervonta Davis, and some of y'all favorite fighters have missed weight. Yesterday, Rockman weighed over just 1 pound over the weight limit, so there really shouldn't be anything wrong with that. If he's willing to take the penalty, he'll take it. Now, KSI versus Alex Wasabi has been called off. God bless Alex Wasabi, who knows what's happened to this man, but I think something might have happened. And I think that Jake Paul might have hit Alex Wasabi in the head with a baseball bat so that he could fight KSI instead of Hasim Rockman Jr. However, that being said, KSI will easily get stopped. Now, we all know this. This is common knowledge. KSI is coming off of a 2-year layoff. Could you imagine if Keith Thurman came back and called out Errol Spence if Errol was fighting for free, and as soon as Errol Spence accepted, he declined? So realistically, KSI shouldn't be really talking.
So there you have it. You know, that YouTuber just broke that down. Shouts out to the bro that just put that video out. But it just goes to show you, KSI is scared. He don't want smoke. And, you know, this YouTuber also brought up a point that he says that the fight still kind of should have went on because yesterday Ramen or whatever weighed only 1 pound over the new weight that they had agreed on. But this is what you have to understand. Jake Paul didn't turn down and back out of the fight. Top Ramen backed out of the fight. They basically tried to big dog Jake Paul and MVP and basically say, we're fighting at this fucking weight or we're not fighting at all. And he said, we're going to pull out. So that's exactly what the fuck they did. So that's Ramen. Ramen shot himself in the foot in that situation, and that's why his ass will never be taken serious and he will never live up to his father's name. He just fumbled the bag. He had an opportunity to go in there and prove the world that Jake Paul isn't a boxer. And he could have done it. But instead, you know, he's posting Instagram videos of sparring sessions, talking shit. Truth of the matter is, no one's going to give a fuck about Top Ramen Jr. in a week. And he ruined that for himself. But on back to the KSI and Jake Paul situation. KSI is doing everything in the world to prove to himself that he wants to be that guy. Truthfully, I don't believe that he thinks he's that guy, because if he did, he would easily get in the ring. Because for one, it's in his own backyard. Two, Jake Paul would have to cut down significantly to get to that weight. A weight that he normally doesn't fucking fight at. There's just so many things that are in favor. Also, fuck you, timer. But there's just so many things that are in favor for KSI in the situation. Jake Paul would be fighting in enemy territory. It's just like there's so many things that tell you yes, 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 yes. The only standpoint that I could really see where you could kind of support KSI's decision is if he's trying to promo it longer to get more money out of it. But bro, Jake Paul himself said in an Instagram video that KSI can make potentially $50 to $100 million from this fight. And Jake Paul's not getting any of it. So why the fuck would you turn it down? Well, it's because you're ducking. You're scared, pussy boy. You don't want to get in that ring. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you don't drink you one of them bottles of Prime and get you out of your goddamn mind and get up in that goddamn ring and show them how the fuck you grind, you don't have that body transformation, but you ain't trying to transform your career, your boxing career. You ain't trying to get in that ring. You're scared. You got to go fight a lesser. You got to go fight someone that's not a boxer. Get in the ring with Jake Paul, bro. Stop him. Silence him. Silence the haters. You know what I'm saying? Drop an album talking about it. Do all that shit. But we know you're not going to do it. Because you don't really want them problems from the problem child. Jake Paul will knock your ass out within the first 2 rounds. And I'm a fan of KSI. I like his music. But I think that he ain't being real with y'all. And even there's a lot of KSI fans of Jake Paul's DMs right now. Be like, man, he ducking. He ducking. He's scared. When someone's scared, they're going to try to find any other excuse. And one thing about it is if you just don't want to do it, that's one thing. But once you go on social media trying to explain to people why you're not taking it, bro, we know the truth, brother. We know the truth. You don't want to get in there. You don't want that work. And you won't even fight Woodley. Woodley will take the motherfucking fight right now. You could go in there and fight him. I don't think you're stopping Tyron Woodley. Give Jake Paul his respect, bro. There's a lot of hate going on, man. There's a lot of hate going on, man. But, yeah, that's my opinion on it. I think that he's ducking. He's Oregon ducking. He's mighty ducking. That motherfucker duck goosing. He don't want no smoke. He don't want no static. So he hiding up in the goddamn attic like your boy Joe Biden. Nigga, what's happening? Nah, but for real, though. But that's all I got for now, guys. A lot of content coming on the way. I just had to talk about this shit, man. We got to talk. We got to talk. We got to check it. We got to check it. We got to assess it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. And another thing I just want to tell y'all, stay in your P's and Q's. You feel me? Stay in your P's and Q's. Prepare. Preparation is better than intensity. Everyday consistency, man. Be consistent with what the fuck you want to do. Regardless, don't be outcome based. But with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, 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 peace.